everybody, I'm Leora Sims. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to part 1 of my Dine Out series. In my Get Together Let's Play, one of my Sims owns a restaurant. So I did spend some time playing with this pack. But I realized I have a lot of things that I want that particular sim to do, so he can't spend all of his time at his restaurant. But I could play Dine Out for hours, so that's why I decided to do a separate Dine Out series. My characters live in this starter home called City Starter. It is on the gallery if you wish to download it. And it is meant to be in a city. When I built this house, there were rumors that there would be a city expansion pack for The Sims 4, and those rumors have since been confirmed. While I was building this, I was thinking to myself, if I create a family for Dine Out, and I really love that family, or my viewers really love the family, I can reuse them or continue their story in a city-like environment if The Sims 4 gets city life. And it's going to in November, so we don't have that much time. The city is coming to The Sims 4. I did a trailer for this series, and a fun fact about the trailer and about the sim is, when I was creating the sim, Rosemary, who you see standing before you, my mother was visiting, and she looked at the face of Rosemary and said, "That looks like you." Now, first he said, "She's pretty and she looks like you." Now, one time I was creating a sim and my mother came in and said, "That sim looks like it needs a facelift." But for Rosemary, she said, "She's pretty and she looks like you." So I was very flattered, but I thought that Rosemary did not look exactly like me, so I decided, after creating Rosemary, that I want to do an updated sim self at some point. Using Rosemary as my template. make sure that she turns around so you can see her face more. Rosemary, do what I tell you to do. Rosemary, come over here. No. Rosemary, come over here. There we go. So this is Rosemary Fiorello. What you didn't see in the trailer is that Rosemary Fiorello is married to Joe Fiorello. And here he is. Now it looks like Rosemary and Joe have a lot of money to start out with. But the truth is, they are not wealthy Sims at all. They bought the starter home, and with their remaining funds, they are going to open up their first restaurant. In case you're wondering how I came up with the name Rosemary, I have a very loyal viewer who likes all of my videos, so I wanted to name a sim for her. Of course, my sim has a different last name. And Rosemary and Joe live in Willow Creek. Originally, I placed this house in Magnolia Promenade. But I didn't like the way the house looked in Magnolia Promenade. I kept trying to move the house and manipulate it. It was just that I didn't like the shape of the lot for this house. So I moved them to Willow Creek. But I'm going to pretend that it's not Willow Creek. I usually do pretend that it's not Willow Creek. I like Willow Creek, but I like to tell my own story and imagine the kind of town that my Sims live in. And usually it's not Willow Creek. So first, I am going over traits. So currently, Rosemary has no skills. I just created her and loaded her into a game. She has no career. Rosemary is a perfectionist. She's cheerful, she's outgoing, and she's business savvy. She is also a young adult. Her husband Joe also has no skills or official career. I say official because they will own a restaurant, and I wish that counted as a career. Joe is outgoing, he's family oriented, he's self assured, and he's gregarious. So Joe wants to make a phone call, so I'll let him make the call to purchase the restaurant, and I want to see if this counts for making a phone call. Buy a restaurant. And they're purchasing this restaurant, and Joe is naming this restaurant after his wife. So this restaurant is called Rosemary's. So I saved you a loading screen, as always, and Rosemary and Joe are now officially quite broke. They have 921 simoleons to their name after purchasing this restaurant for 34,000 and change. In fact, I had to give Rosemary and Joe an extra 1,000 because I believe that when I clicked on the restaurant the first time to purchase it, they were 79 simoleons in the negative. They were 79 simoleons short. And now I'm going to have them transfer funds. So we're going to transfer $500 wait. Household funds are 900, and we're transferring from the household funds to the restaurant 500 simoleons. So now they are really poor. They have 421 simoleons. Which I guess isn't bad, considering. Now I want to hire some employees. I did put some Sims that I created around town, and some of the Sims that are in town are the Sims that I created for my Create a Sim showcases. I might add some more Sims from my Zodiac Sims series, my Zodiac Sim couple series, to be more specific. Okay, for Seth, we're gonna hire this guy, Mosi K. For the waiter, we'll go with Edison Spear. And for the hostess or host, we'll go with her. So now that everyone is hired, I'm going to end this part here. And in part 2, we will be opening the restaurant. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Be happy.